It's so weird. I don't know, is it too early to joke about it? But I swear to God, every time I'm not streaming, something weird happens. I keep saying it. A lot of shit's been going on, right? Not work-wise, like IRL, personally. So you don't have to stress. Most of the time, God, here's the thing. I feel like I can stream, but sometimes I feel like when my brain goes crazy, I like to yap. Y'all know that. I love talking. I love yapping. It's just kind of part of something I enjoy doing. And you know when your brain is like really fucking weird? You give like borderline... You say borderline weird shit, right? I kind of don't want to risk it. That's one thing about me. I have no backbone. So if you think it's like, oh, don't worry about Michi. There's this, there's that. Like some people think this, some people think that. Well, I don't think, right? That's where I enjoy my life, you know? I know some people are like, oh, that's bad. You should have an opinion. You can have an opinion. You can have an opinion for the both of us. I like not thinking. I don't like... It's like, I disagree. I agree. I don't care. I like to stay in the in-between. But when, like, shit's going on and your brain has a lot of, like, baggage in there, sometimes you're just, like, upset. And then you just have thoughts, right? And because of that, you swing to an opinion or the other. And then you say random shit. But when you're feeling better, you don't really think that way. Like, when you're mad, you say things you don't mean, right? Same thing about the situation. Like, when... I'm gonna be real. I'm not like... Don't worry about me is the best way I can say. Like, I think I'm just frustrated and going through shit. I just don't want it to, like, affect... Yeah, like, here's the thing. Here's my opinion. Holy shit. I'm gonna start saying shit! Write that, Google Docie! So, we're all human. That is true. But as a streamer or content creator, we're like, not everyone thinks this way, but people tend to forget that you are a human being that changes and make mistakes and say shit you don't mean, you know? You're kind of held to a higher degree. I'm not saying like, oh my god, it's so fucked up, blah, 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 blah. It just kind of comes with the job. This is from my understanding, or at least this is my opinion about it. You have a platform, so you're held to a higher degree to be careful about what you do and say, right? Not because it's like, oh, I'm a human too, I make mistakes. Yes. But if you have a platform and what you say and do can potentially influence other people, well, you have to be more careful with what you say and do. Not because it's like, oh, you're gonna get canceled. No, because you can potentially influence so many people just because you're emotional. And I feel like there is a responsibility behind that. I know I don't think often, but I'm gonna be real. When I started streaming, I didn't think I'd have the platform I have now. So I take this shit very seriously. I don't want people to be like, oh, Michi did that, which means it's okay for me to do that. And then they either get in harm's way or they harm other people. A little bit of silly whimsy won't kill nobody.
I'm about to have an opinion, and it's lukewarm and factual.
I'm about to have a hot take, says the coldest take ever. But it's like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying like, oh, don't treat your streamers like humans. That's normal. It's not that, but I think it's a two-way street, right? The chat treats a streamer like, okay, you're human. You make mistakes. There's a compassion behind that. But the streamer also needs to know that they gotta be careful. So don't worry about it. A lot of shit that I'm going through, if you're part of Discord, you kind of know a little bit, but it has something to do with my granddad.
Welcome back,
it's just one of those.
Michi. Hope you're doing better now, Mishimoki headpat Mishimoki heart.
I'ma be real with you. I am doing better, but like, I'm still not completely there yet. I'm not to the point where I'm like confident in me being like, okay. Basically, I'm kind of like, it's like conflicting. You know what I mean? Because my granddad, you guys know this since last year. So my granddad is old, and with age comes illnesses, right? So my granddad is not the most healthiest person, but he's so stubborn, you know? And I sound like I'm angry. I'm not angry. I think I cope by sounding this way, but it's just frustrating, you know? Because it's like, he refuses to give a shit about it. It's like, he has illnesses. Does he want to get treated? No.
Thanks,
Can
my
he?
idol
Yes.
dancer, for the sub.
So it's like you can get treated, you refuse to get treated. And it's like, oh, then be careful. He refused to be careful. It's like, oh, you know, like, my granddad has diabetes, So his wounds doesn't close up. Like it takes longer for it to close up. But he doesn't give a shit. Like he does random things. Like he's like, oh, I'm gonna wake up in the morning today and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go hiking. And I'm like, okay, live your life. He's like, I'm gonna go hiking without any gear. At your age, with your condition, I don't think it's a good idea. And he's like, no, I want to live life. So it's like, I know the way he says it, it's like, you know, I want to live life while I can. It's like, I know, but you also have diabetes. So if you get sick, right? And this has happened before, by the way. Last year, why I had to like rush over and like meet him and everything, he decided during a rainy day, mind you. Indonesia rainy day is not like, oh, a slight drizzle. No, it's a fucking thunderstorm, right? It's windy, it's raining, like you barely can see what's going on in front of you. It's about to flood any second. He decides to go out and fix the roof in that weather. He just decided, like he's like, you know what, fuck it. Like, oh yeah, it's raining and there's like a slight leak. You could put a bucket. No, he's gonna fix the roof. So he decided to go fix the roof. Guess what? He fell. He fell from the fucking roof, right? Massive tear on his feet. Like, literally he had a massive tear. He passed out. He was like blacked out for a couple of days. That shit couldn't heal, so he keeps getting infected. So it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not mad at him, because I get it. You know, it's like he just wants to live life, and he wants... But he... you know, it's like, you're not who you were 40 years ago. You can't just do these things because you're just risking yourself for no reason. Like, I know I'm sick. The best way I can describe it is like, chat, if I tell you, it's like, hey guys, I'm recovering, but next week I'm going to AX. I'm gonna fly and go to AX. You know that feeling in your heart where you're like, I'm not mad at you. I get it. I'm just like I can't do anything about it. You're just making bad decisions and I can't do anything about it. Like, helpless, right? So there's a lot of those things going on. My granddad decided to do something similar recently, and he is not doing very well. So it's one of those where it's like, it's not even like, oh, the illness caught up to him. He's just so fucking stubborn. And he doesn't like hospitals because he's like old like that. He thinks hospitals are demasculinating. Demasculinating. The word. So
thanks,
like,
Pandora_anime for the sub.
This dude be stressing me out. Like, I told my friend, so we actually had to install a CCTV in his house that like me and a bunch of other family members have access to in case, I don't know, he decides to do something crazy. Yeah, emasculinating. Like last time he woke up in the hospital.
But not really anything you can do, unless you want to force him, which is also not a good idea. You'll manage to force through it, just take it easy.
Yeah, but like, this guy, oh my god, the amount of times he almost just dies. It's scary. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that are like, I just want you to be here. And he's like, I want to be here too. But I feel like his actions doesn't really mirror his words. He's like, I want to be here for you. And I'm like, I want you to be here. And for a long time, or at least like longer. And he's like, yeah, me too. Then act like it. He eats whatever he wants. He does whatever he wants. He woke up in a hospital with an IV in his arm, right? He woke up and just tears the IV off. My granddad is a very tough guy. So I'm just like, you're not... I don't know. I get it though. Like, I'm not mad about it because I'm not being like, I don't understand. I do understand. I think that's what frustrates me because it's like, I can sympathize with how you must be feeling. And I don't want to be selfish, but I also don't want you to like pass away, especially in like circumstances that could have been avoided. You know what I mean? It's like, this dude still likes to like drive motorcycles around without a helmet. And he just likes doing random shit. It's just like... And I can't do anything about it because he lives in my home city and my home city is far away from where I am. And I can't travel for a while because I'm still recovering. So I can't even visit him. So it's just... there's a lot. It's not just that. He's been like causing... there's a lot of family shit going on internally. So am I okay? I'm gonna be real with you. Not the best. But I'm trying my best. Like, I'm trying to regulate my feelings. Because by the end of the day, it ain't about me. Right? Like, the selfish part is like, he's the last granddad I got. You know? So I'm very close with him. Like, I grew up with him. he's the last one I got. So obviously I don't want him to fucking go away, right? But I also don't want to limit him, especially now. And then there's a lot of family stuff, and people are like, I keep saying this, the world would be a better place if people learn to tolerate. Like, you don't have to agree. I can be like, oh, I don't agree with you, but I can tolerate. Like, I understand where you're coming from, and I'll tolerate it as long as you tolerate me. A lot of shit could have been fucking resolved, but no. People are playing the silent treatment, assuming shit, letting misunderstandings brew out of control. And I don't know, man. It's exhausting, right? Like, understanding and compromise. Yeah, like, I don't want to be selfish about it, but I'm not one to, like, lash out. You know, like, I don't get angry. So I play the long game of, like, I'll listen to party A, and I'll listen to party B, and then I'll talk to party A, and then party A gets mad at me, and then I relay this to party B. Party B relays it to me. It's like, I'm kind of the messenger in between all this. So there's just been a lot going on, man. So I don't want to stream because obviously it's not that I can't. I definitely can. But I'm scared that because I'm not the most sane. You know what I mean? Like, I got some mental problems going on. What if I stream halfway through the stream? I'll be swinging like crazy, right? And I start saying shit that I don't mean. Boom. It's like public forever. And people are like, damn, what if I say a bad take and people actually, they're like, oh, she's valid for that. And then they do bad things. I think when I started streaming, I was really scared of getting canceled. That is true. I'm never gonna dodge that fact. Being canceled scared the living BB out of me. Nowadays, though, if I have to be honest, one of my biggest fear is one day I will say something or do something because I'm not of sane mind. It influenced someone else to do something bad too. And then now it's like a permanent thing in other people's brain. I don't want to do that. Like, that is like, I'd rather be canceled than like negatively impact someone's life because I fucked up one time. I don't know why the idea of that is like nutty scary. And I know some people in chat are like, Michi, you know, there are a lot of people that won't be like that, right? Like some people, like, we're sane enough to know what to do and what not to do. I'm proud of you, but not everyone is like that. Some people are very impressionable. Some people, I don't know what you're going through, right? Like, what if you're going through something today and you're like, damn, it's a tough day. And I do something or say something and people take it as a sign. Or like people take it as like, oh, I should try doing that too. And it's a bad idea. That's their issue. That's the thing. I technically, yes. But this is where I guess my mentality comes in play. If I want to have like, if chat trusts me enough to have a platform, I want to be very careful about it. Like, I can't stop people from doing dumb things, but I don't want to encourage dumb things. That's one of my biggest fears now. Like, the least I can do is not encourage it, right? If people still do it, I hope you don't do anything dumb. Please don't harm yourself. Don't harm the people around you, you know? But if, let's say, you still do it, right? That's on you. I always think you're not a bad person. People do bad things. Doesn't make you a bad person necessarily. You're just a person that did bad things. But I am not going to fucking encourage that shit. It's just one of those. So I'm kind of scared about it. Recently, I've been swinging a bit more. So I don't know what time is a good time for stream. I do be locking in sometimes, but like today's a good day. Today I'm having it's a good day. But some days ain't the best days. So I feel bad because I haven't had like a proper stream schedule in a while. Last month, we got our wisdom teeth removal. So we had to recover. And then we had a trip. This month, there's this. It's like, damn, chat. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's been going on. But I appreciate you guys for understanding it.